Hi Hugh, so this is the graph. Thanks for sending that. Quite difficult to do a graph when you've got sort of sample answers underneath it, isn't it? And the answers obviously only give you an indication of some of the structures you could use. So here basically you are sort of grouping and comparing. There's various ways you can do it. You can group all the A's, then you can compare that with all the B's, or you can take the sort of, I would probably take the larger group and then compare them with the smaller group. Do it that way. So the graph shows distribution of water meter readings from, 7 buildings are different in terms of general amount of water reading, well, upward trend. Okay, so you would have, this could be your overall sentence. Remember I was talking about that yesterday. That would be your overall sentence. Okay, so overall, the 7 buildings, an upward trend. Yes, okay, good point. Yep. To be specific, building A has the lowest amount on the reading, a little more than 2,000. So you have to put 20,000 like that on 24th. Now this figure grew to, or not had exceeded, just exceeded, past simple, exceeded 30,000. And you just exceed, you don't exceed 2. When it comes to building C, comma, whose reading is highest, water service reading was approximately 70,000, but it grew again. Here you can have it had grown. Yes, here you can have it had grown. There you can't. It depends on the structure you're using. Building B, there was a significant rise. Watch out on your tenses. I think that was something that maybe came up before. That's just past simple. It's finished. Significant rise between the 2 periods of time. Okay, good. Okay, so I don't need that because that's the same as what you've done here. But I do want another paragraph. More, please. So that's what I meant about grouping. So in your first section, I would group B, C, E, and G. And then the second section, maybe even F in that first group. In the second section, I'd talk about A and D, and then make comparisons. So the reading in building A in May was 2.5 times less than building B in May. So this is where you're going to score the points. Just very simple for you to remember, group and compare. So group the data into logical groups and compare it. Because what the examiner is looking for is comparative structures. You don't need to tell me everything because I can see it. But what I want you to do is make the comparatives. That makes it interesting, and that's what scores you the points. Good luck in your exam, Hugh, and come back to us if you don't get the score you want and if you need some more organised help with your exam preparation.